Hi guys, today I felt like experimenting, so I'll be doing a bit of a different kind of video today. I decided to join a first impressions video and a get ready with me video, if that makes sense. A few days ago I got these 4 products from a brand called Revolution, and I feel like this is a new brand. I'm not sure, but it is definitely new in my country. And yeah, I just thought I would do my makeup on camera, use all these new products and tell you what I think about them, like what my first impressions are. I hope you'll enjoy the video, but before I start, I would just like to mention that I'm filming in a new room today. My makeup room is almost done, so I'm filming here today for the first time, and I haven't figured out the lighting yet or the place where I want to film or where I want to sit and stuff like that. This video might not be as great when it comes to the lighting or the setup. I have to try a few different ones before I, realize what works the best. So with that in mind, let's just start with the video. I already put on all my face products because I don't want to waste time and I only want to focus on my first impressions on the Revolution products. You can see the products that I used on my face in my previous makeup tutorial, which I'm going to link below so you can go check it out if you're interested. And there you can also check out how I apply things. But as I said, today I'll be reviewing the Revolution products, and the first one I have here is a Disappear Till Tomorrow eyeshadow palette, which looks like this. It really reminds me of the Naked One palette from Urban Decay, so yeah, I'm really excited to see if it works as good as that one. Here are the shades that are inside the palette, and I think I'll first try out these 2 matte ones and then I'll put some shimmery ones over the top because I really want to see how the mattes and the shimmery ones perform. The shade I'm going to use is this light one here, and I'm just going to put it all over my lid. So this one definitely isn't too pigmented. I can barely see it on my eyes, but to be honest, the matte shades from the Naked One palette were pretty bad as well. I guess it would work okay as a base, but that's about it. I wouldn't wear it all by itself. Now I'm going to put on the darker one in the crease. This one is definitely more pigmented. I don't know how well it blends though, so let's see. I hope it doesn't disappear. It's definitely not that noticeable anymore, so I'm just going to put a little bit more of this shade on my blending brush, and I'm just going to put it in the crease again. It's like I only have one color on my eyelid. I don't know how it looks on camera, but in reality it's not that promising. Let's move on to the shimmery shades. I hope they're better. They're better in the Naked One palette, so I hope they're better here as well. I'll be taking this one right here and I'll be putting it all over my lid. These are kind of clumsy to use just because the pans are so thin. Shimmer one definitely looks better, I think, but again, not nearly as pigmented as any of the Urban Decay eyeshadows. I put quite a few layers on to, get the shade showing up. Definitely the shimmery ones look better than the matte ones, but you have to build them up. To put the darker shimmery shade in the crease, I guess I'll be taking this one right here. Again, this darker one is showing up better. They blend really nicely, but the problem with this is that the pigmentation disappears a little bit when you start blending them. It's not as bad with the darker shimmery shades, but I feel like you need to put them on, blend them, and put another layer on to get the intensity. Or, just put a darker shade over it, I guess. I'm going to take this one right here now, and I'm going to put it in the crease, again, to just try to deepen it. To kind of blend everything, I'm going to take this light matte shade again, and I'll start blending it with the crease colors. Now I'm going to put that darker matte shade under my eyes. And lastly, I'm also going to use some lighter shades from this palette to highlight my eyes. I'll be using this one under my brows and this one in my inner corners. This is kind of the finished eye look, but I feel like, I don't know, the brown colors kind of blend into each other, so I'm going to take the darkest shade from this palette, which is this one right here. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in my crease as well. So this is the finished eye look. I feel like the darker color definitely made a difference, but to sum up my first impressions on this palette, for me personally, the eyeshadows are just not pigmented enough. You have to put a lot of effort into, you know, layering the eyeshadows for the color to show up. And even though they're great at blending, they were really smooth and they didn't go on patch or anything like that. I just feel like the color starts, the pigmentation starts disappearing when you start blending them. So they're definitely not my favorite eyeshadows. I don't see myself using those just because I have a lot of similar shades in my collection already, and I'm just used to high-end eyeshadows now and they perform so much better. So I don't see why I would use something that is not as good. But I feel like these eyeshadows might be good for people who are just starting with makeup, who are, you know, a little bit afraid of pigmentation and don't want to spend so much money on makeup, just because this palette in the UK it costs only £4 and in my country it costs €6, which is pretty much the same. So yeah, it's definitely a cheap palette, but again, I wouldn't buy it myself. I'll give this one to my sister because she said that it looks handy for traveling and, you know, she wouldn't be afraid for the eyeshadows to break just because this is really cheap. So yeah, I hope she'll get more use out of it. As far as the packaging goes, I think it's really sleek for a drugstore product. I actually really like it. It looks nice and I feel like it is great to just put in your makeup bag because it doesn't take a lot of space. I mean, it's still like, it's the size of my hand, but you have a lot of shades in here, so, you know, it can be really smaller. What I do have to say though is that this is not like a well-made palette, so the eyeshadows would probably break if you drop this. And another thing I have to mention is that these pans are not really that handy. They are really small and it's quite hard to get the product out. So yeah, this is pretty much my first impression on this palette. Now I'll move on to another product that I have from Revolution, which is the Amazing Lengths mascara, I guess. Looks like this. And the brush looks like this. I don't know if you can see, but it's a plastic wand and I hope I'll really like this one because I love plastic wands. And also the head is not that huge. When it comes to mascaras with plastic wands, I don't know what it is, but they usually have huge wands, and this one is very slim compared to others, and the bristles are not that long. So yeah, let's see how it works. Anyway, just for the purpose of this review, I won't be using any eyelash curlers on my eyelashes today because I really want to see how the mascara performs by itself. So I have the mascara on this eye, and I feel like it definitely doesn't give my eyelashes any volume. It does lengthen them a little bit, but more or less it does just like coat them with a black tint. Again, for people who are maybe really looking for more of a natural kind of look. What I do like about this mascara is that you can definitely layer it up and it doesn't clump your eyelashes. I also just put some mascara on my bottom lashes because I totally forgot, and I feel like this mascara would be great for bottom lashes just because it doesn't have a huge wand. I now have the mascara on both of my eyes, and I actually really liked how it opened up my eyes and made my eyelashes a little bit longer. I feel like this would be a great mascara for those natural, no makeup looks. And the fact that it only costs £1.50 makes it perfect for that. The next Revolution product I have is this cream blush in the shade Rose Cream, and it looks really pretty. And I don't know if you know that, but I actually love cream blushes because I have very dry skin. How it looks like. In the pan, the shade looks really, really pretty. Creamy, pinkish shade with a little bit of coral in it. Probably not coral, but well, you see it. So yeah, I'm going to apply this with my stippling brush. This is how the blush looks on me, and I have to say that I actually really like it. It's very easy to blend, it doesn't go on patchy, and the pigmentation is great as well. I hope that it also lasts long. I'll definitely update you on that in one of my blog posts when I'll be doing, you know, proper reviews. But yeah, I definitely like it, and I definitely see myself using this blush a lot. Now, the last product I have from Revolution that I'll be sharing my thoughts on today is a lipstick in the shade Dusky. I really like how the color looks like in the tube. I'm afraid that it will be a little bit too light for my skin tone, but I guess we'll see because I'll just go on to apply it. I feel like the shade actually really suits my skin tone. I didn't expect it to, but I think it looks great. And the only thing I don't really like about it, you know, I'm not crazy about the shimmers in the lipstick, just because I don't really like shimmery lipsticks. I prefer the creamy ones. I don't know, the shimmer in lipsticks reminds me of the 90s and of those old lipsticks that looked horrendous. So I'm not too fond of shimmer, but in this lipstick, it actually doesn't look too bad. I'll definitely be wearing it even though it has shimmer in it, which tells you a lot. As far as the formulation goes, it is amazing. It is very pigmented. I only needed 2 swipes to get this shade. It feels very creamy and very light on my lips. It doesn't even seem like I'm wearing anything on my lips. Yeah, it's just amazing, and I feel like this is one of those great on-the-go products that you can fix up anytime and anywhere. Now, one last thing, I don't know if it's just me or what, but I feel like this lipstick is almost the same as my Makeup Academy ones. It has the same packaging, you know, it's plastic, it's black, it has this colored bottom, and it also smells exactly the same and also feels very similar. So I don't know what's up with that, but I just thought I would put it out there. I feel like these products, like the Makeup Academy products and Revolution makeup products, are made by the same company. I mean, I'm probably wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, because why would a company go make 2 lines that are very similar to each other? I don't know. These are definitely very similar, and I just thought I would let you know. That's that for today. I'm pretty sure this video is going to be a train wreck because I'm very tired today and I can't think, and I'm filming in a new location and I haven't figured out the lighting and the setup, and it's just, my back hurts. Everything is wrong, but I don't know. I hope you still enjoyed the video. I hope I said something useful. I will definitely be making full reviews of all these products on my blog, so follow my blog if you're not following it yet, because I blog pretty regularly on there, and my reviews are usually very detailed with good photos, I think. So yeah, do go follow my blog if you aren't following me yet. To sum up very quickly, I wouldn't purchase the eyeshadow palette myself or the mascara probably, but I would definitely purchase the cream blush and a lipstick. We hope I like them after a longer trial period. So that would be it for today. Thank you for watching the video. Again, sorry if this video is all over the place. The next one will be better, I promise. Have a nice day, and I will see you later. Bye!